See that? 104,000. More than you can sell in the first week with 3 Grammys.
Okay, loves, welcome back to Exoticteablog. I'm back with another video. Before we get into this one, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so every single time I post, be notified. If you're new to my channel, you're welcome. Please hit the subscribe button and I love you. Returning subscribers, y'all should keep doing each for me. I also love you guys too. Grab your cups because I'm about to spill the tea, and let's quickly get into today's video. Stand up with the industrial plastic bag, aka the face-changing alien Cardi B. Okay, so it looks like she's out here sending shots and throwing shit at Nicki onto the spaces. So the industrial plastic bag decides to come on Twitter Space Live and try to debunk her sending men to hit women, to throw butters at women. Mind you, she got sued for that. She's trying to put out another narrative online. Okay, so tell me why after 8 years, I believe 8 years plus, she decides to come online and try to debunk this. Why didn't she debunk it then? But y'all should get this memo. This is April. Okay, this is April. Yesterday we saw the Offset scandal. Today we seen her talking about this and similarly shading Nicki Minaj. What was chart that I posting? Chart that I made a post that said Cardi B, be careful, came out this time years ago. Okay, and I told y'all she's trying to get a Lemonade album. So she's doing 18 to reheat the nachos, but it's not going to work, girl. Okay, so why do you choose now out of all time to tell you everything is planned? I told y'all that beef with Offset is flop. That beef is trash. They are orchestrating shit out here. Okay, and she's slowly coming to the Nicki Minaj part. She's doing the Offset part. That was how she started. Okay, so she's doing the Offset part. She's slowly coming to the Nicki Minaj part when she starts shading Nicki on Twitter Space. Okay, tell me why she decides to go on Twitter Space to rant about something that happened years ago, trying to say, oh, I want to clear the air. I want to clear the air. Okay, she's trying to say, oh, I want to clear the air. On her Twitter Space Live, she said that she's coming to clear up things that she know happen, not something a particular person pushed. Okay, not something a particular person said. And I think she's talking about Nicki. Okay, I know she's talking about Nicki because Nicki literally exposed her. Nicki was one of the persons that exposed her that she had men throwing butters at girls. At the same time, Nicki exposed her for calling black women roaches. At the same time, Nicki exposed her for not being black. Okay, and I've got the clip. I'm going to insert it now so y'all can see in case you missed it. Let's get into Nicki exposing the industrial plastic bag.
So you can get some fucking sympathy points. They can't feed their fucking family because you mad at what another man sticking his dick inside of. You mad at a woman for what a man is doing. And that's the problem with so many black women and women, period. Oh, because she's not black. Because she refers to you black women. Oh, we got the receipts for that too. FYI, she refers to black women as monkeys and roaches. Roaches! You just had the biggest blessing of your life with a child, and in 2 weeks, you have attacked 3 women, one at Fashion Week, and left looking the way you left looking so that people could point their fingers at our culture and at our community and laugh at us some more? Let me tell you something. A woman cannot give your man pussy if he doesn't stick his dick in there. Who are you angry at, sweetheart? You got these women crying and scared to leave their house. And you want to talk about stopping bags? This is disgusting. Because you know they can't afford security? So you scaring these girls to death and they can't even come to work anymore? And you want to let your publicist write something about stopping bags? Do you know what the fuck it is to sit in your fucking room for hours and days at a time writing raps? You came into my fucking culture. I never had the fucking DJ to play my songs. You calling black women roaches? You getting girls beat up because of what your man doing? No, real bitches never do that. You never attack the woman. You take that up with your fucking man. Fuck out of here. This woman is out here throwing bottles and throwing shoes? Who the fuck is gonna give her a fucking intervention? Until y'all stop this bullshit laughing at this shit. This shit ain't fucking...
Okay, so that was the clip. Nicki exposed her, okay? And the industrial plastic bag is out here trying to be all shady. By the end of the day, the hoe is a flop. Every single thing Nicki Minaj said on that video was true. And this hoe was trying to debunk it, saying, oh, I'm coming up here to clear up the rumors. I know happened, not the rumors somebody put out. Okay, it's giving she wants the Nicki Minaj smoke. It's giving she wants the beef back. I thought she said the beef was old and stale. Y'all think she's really focusing on Offset? Now, let's read the room. Okay, I ain't slow. Let's read the room. She's going back to the whole Nicki Minaj and Cardi B beef. She's trying to do that again. She's trying to recreate the beef thing with Nicki. But I think Nick is definitely going to pay this whole dust because she been flopping for a whole decade now. I don't care what nobody says. Her career been in the toilet. She needs help. And right now she acting up with Offset, but that shit ain't real. Okay, I know Offset be cheating on her, but this whole act ain't real. The main thing she's pushing for and she wants to go through is the Nicki Minaj beef. Well, let's just get into what she had to say on her Twitter space and I'll get y'all.
it was in June. I'll say it was about June. I was about 8 months pregnant. And the house I was staying in, it had like a gas leak or something. So I had to stay in the W Hotel in Atlanta for like a week or so. I go outside. I go outside by myself to get some fresh air. And boom, there it goes. I see these two girls. So I'm like, you know what? I see the two girls. So I'm like, you know what? I might as well ask this girl myself if what the rumors that are saying are true. So I approached the girl, I approached both of them and I asked them, like, I said, hey, I heard this, this, and that. And they denied it. And then we kept like having like a conversation about it. And I don't know, is it because I speak loud and I speak with my hands? I felt like one of them was getting real aggressive with me. And I'm like, watch your mouth, watch your mouth, like, watch your mouth. And that's when we started arguing. Now, did I feel like they were gonna put hands on me while I was pregnant? No, I'm not gonna say that they was on that type of time. I'm not gonna put a lie on them and act like they was trying to think. I just didn't like the tone personally. I didn't like the tone personally. So since I didn't like the tone, I was like, all right, like y'all trying to do something because I got girls out here. Clearly, I couldn't fight. So um, I got people out here. And it was like, yeah, we'll come downstairs and everything. So nothing ever happened that day. Nothing happened that day. But I just didn't like the tone. And in 2017, I was a little bit more reckless and I tolerated things a little bit less. So that shit kept playing in my head. Like, it's like, yo, I feel disrespected. I feel disrespected. I ain't like the tone. I ain't like how these talk to me. I ain't like that. I ain't like that. So after that, like, it's like, it is what it is. Like, after that, it's history. But what I don't like is that there was a narrative that I sent men to beat up women because that was never the case. Ever. I never sent no men to beat up the case. Why? When I got 100 bitches that are soldiers for real. Never. The night of the brawl, there was a big brawl because something already happened. Again, my fault again. There was already a lot of tension in the club. There was a lot of tension in the club. Me and one of the girls, we locked eyes. We had like some exchange of words, but from far. So I already felt tried. So I run around the bar, and one of my friends, my home girl, threw a drink at the girl. And as soon as the drink got thrown, security started going crazy. Now, this is a hood spot. So when we talk about security, we're not talking about like security that are trained and this and that. These are hood ass security. So once the drink got thrown by my home girl, like the security started going crazy. And that's when like my peoples, my boys started fighting the security and it became a brawl. It became a brawl between the security and my niggas and my bitches and the bartenders. So it was a brawl between everybody. It was never like, oh yeah, niggas was beating up bitches. No, it was never that. And it's crazy because I let this narrative of me circulate for 8 years, and I never said nothing because if I protected myself and my reputation, then my gang will, you know, be locked up. And guess what? At the end of the day, I ended up taking the charge for it. But this was a lie that was made up. And now that the case is over, I clean it up. And it is what it is. Was it the right thing to do? No. But it is like, it was never the right thing to do. But it's crazy that until this day, that narrative still goes. And now I'm glad that I could think. And I spent over $1 million on court cases and shit, just so my friends wouldn't have to pay the consequences. All because of a lie. But yeah, like I said, was it the right thing to do? No. Was it the right thing to do? No. And I see those girls all the time. I see those girls all the time. I think I've seen them already like 8 times already in the club, maybe less. I don't know. But I don't have an issue with them. It is what it is. Um, it is what it is. And yeah. But that somebody said, can we stop talking about him, please? No, yeah. Oh, there's not even about him. You know what I'm saying? It's not even about him. It's just the fact that it's like for years, I don't like that shit. They made that narrative was like, oh yeah, she sent men. Like I send men. Why would I send men to beat up females when I got bitches that's on go for me? Anytime. Anytime. That's one thing about me. I always have bitches that will line it up for me anytime. And and like I sent men to beat up women over dick. It was never over dick. Because if it was over there, baby, I will be I will be serving 10 years. I will have 40 cases on me, child. Because child, this man was not easy, child. Please, like, come on. It was just that little argument. I don't know. It just ticked me off. And like, I don't know. Like in 2017, I was like a completely different person. Like I was a different, completely person than now. Like it's like I couldn't handle an argument. Like once I felt like somebody like talking to me too loud, I felt like, it's time to fight type shit. You gotta get handled type shit. Like that was the type of person that I was in 2017 in 2016. Like that's the old me. You know, I'm a grown woman now. You know what I'm saying? Like I had to grow out of that. Like I had to grow out of that hood mentality, that ghetto mentality. But it was really that argument that ticked me off. Before that argument, I never was in a DM asking them like, hey, did you did this? Did you did that? I never did that. So it was never because of that. And that's a fact. So I'm glad I spoke my truth. But it was it's so crazy. Like for years, that narrative been going on about me, and that. And I never was able to talk about it because that could have gotten my gang in that got my gang into an indictment. Everybody want to talk this tough shit, but got an indictment on me. No, I just wanted to clear that up. But yeah. Cardi and Kim Barbie mad at each other, just noticing. Child, we be texting every day, child. Not even text, we talk every day. I'm about to go to the gym. Yeah, I'm about to go to the gym and do my big one. Now I've been going to the gym and I've been gaining weight because I was a little underweight, but now I'm gaining weight. I'm getting my weight back. I'm getting myself together. Um, oh, and by the way, I'm gonna show y'all my baby real soon. I'm just waiting for her outfit to arrive. I don't have a lot of features. Well, it depends what y'all consider was a lot of features. I don't have a lot of features, but I have work. I'm working with artists, some that I have worked before and some that I haven't worked before. And like the ones that like I have not worked before, I feel like is gonna like really, really surprise y'all. And it's such a vibe. I could tell y'all this. I'm 100% confident with this album. Like it's so I just don't think that what I got is out there. Is out there. So that's all I'm gonna say. Oh yeah, and let me clear another thing up. Let me clear another thing up too, because I'm not a liar. It was two altercations. It was two altercations after the argument in the hotel room. It was one where my bitch was there, only my bitch was there. I wasn't there. And then it was the second time when the brawl happened, when everybody was just fighting and I was there. So yeah, it was two times, you know what I'm saying? Like the court got it and everything. You could Google all of that, all of this. I don't you could Google all of this. Everything is on Google. So, but like I said, was it right? No, it wasn't right. But I'm just glad that I get to clear my shit up. And I need you bitches to shut the fuck. Whoever's talking shit, I need y'all to shut the fuck up. Because at the end of the day, guess what? It's the morning time. It was 10 in the morning when I addressed the rumor. I'm addressing my rumor, my shit. I'm speaking my truth. It's early in the morning. Why you talking about me? You need to worry about yourself in the morning. In the morning, you need to worry about yourself, not about the brim. And like I said, yes, it was two altercations. Two. Cause I'm not even trying to sit here and be like, oh, it was just one time. No, it was two. It was my fuck up. I fucked up. I did what I did. But yeah. Yeah, I'm mad at the fact that I'm cleaning it up. Oh well. I have to. I went to jail for it. I got locked up for it. I got a case for it. I really rap what I live, so it is what it is. Just in case people want to say that I'm lying about shit, like I'm not taking full responsibility. I'm taking full responsibility of the shit that I did. But I'm gonna take full responsibility of what I did. I'm not gonna take full responsibility of a lie that somebody else made up. You know what I'm saying? And I'm seeing some names coming up for the features that I said. No, not quite, but I do have a lot of new features. So far, okay, I'm gonna give y'all one more clue. I'm gonna give not a clue. I'm gonna give y'all one more little thing. So
And for those of y'all that watched the video to the end, you clearly heard the industrial plastic bag saying that she's coming up here to clear rumors that she know happened, not the one somebody else put out. Okay, she was definitely talking to Nicki, but at the end of the day, she's going to remain a flop. Okay, I see through her, she's trying to reheat the notches of the Nicki beef, but hope we ain't caring about that in 2024. Okay, we don't care about that in 2025. We don't care about it in 2023. We don't care about it in 2024. We don't care about it in 2025. And you literally said the beef was old and still. Okay, you said the beef was old and still. But anyway, child, she's just coming up here to try and debunk this because people will say it's her karma. Okay, she's trying to debunk it. Girls, it's your karma. You was calling black women roaches. Okay, you was calling black women roaches. On top of that, I mean, stop saying the N word because you ain't black. We all know that shit for sure. Okay, let me know if you like these topics down below with the comments. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. And as usual, thanks for watching.